क्लाडिंग एंड रिमेडियल फायर सिक्योरिटी वर्क के संसदीय बहस के दौरान स्लो इलाके तो मैंबर पार्लीमेंट तनमनजीत सिंह ढेसी ने नोवा हाउस बारे खास गलबात की थी, जो कि स्लो टाउन सेंटर अंदर बनी 68 फ्लैट की 7 मंजिला इमारत है। गौरतलब है कि इस साल 2015 विच वपारक तो रिहायशी इमारत विच तब्दील हो गई सी। परिवर्तन के हिस्से वजों सारी इमारत उस समय की नवी एल्यूमीनियम क्लैडिंग प्रणाली के नाल ढकी गई सी, जिस नाल इमारत नूं मिश्रित रेडरिंग अते मैटल फिनिश दी जा सके तां जो इस दिख पूरी तरह नाल रिहायशी लगे। साल 2017 ਦੀਆਂ ਗਰਮੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਗ੍ਰੈਂਡਫੈਲ ਹੌਰਰ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜੋ LMCLG ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਐਸਟੈਬਲਿਸ਼ਮੈਂਟ ਵਿਖੇ ਕਰਵਾਏ ਗਏ 2 ਟੈਸਟਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਲੂਮੀਨੀਅਮ ਕੰਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਸਮੱਗਰੀ ਦੀ ਕਲੈਡਿੰਗ ਫੇਲ ਸਾਬਿਤ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਤਨਮਨਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਢੇਸੀ ਨੇ ਨੋਵਾ ਹਾਊਸ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ ਤੇ ਵਸਨੀਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਆ ਲਈ ਸਲੋ ਬੋਰੋ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਇਸ ਕੰਮ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਲਾਘਾ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ।
North for securing this important debate. Like him, I have in my Slough constituency a residential building with aluminium cladding material. The building in question is called Nova House, a privately owned 7-storey block of 68 flats in the town centre. Post the Grenfell horror in the summer of 2017, that aluminium composite material cladding failed 2 of the tests conducted at the BRE on behalf of the Department for Communities and Local Government. In August last year, the Secretary of State wrote to all local authority chief executives about residential tower blocks with ACM cladding, telling them to take active steps and stating, and I quote, "If private sector building owners do not comply with your request, I will look at what further action can be taken to support you in carrying out your responsibilities." Slough Borough Council, Mr Chairman, in order to protect the safety of residents, have spent £500,000 in making the building safe and in funding a qualified and staffed fire vehicle at the building 24/7. The Council's work has avoided the need for the evacuation of the building. Further, Slough Borough Council developed an ambitious plan to take ownership of the block's freeholding company, which will allow it to ensure the cladding is removed quickly and to carry out other critical safety work without delay. Such a move by a local authority is without precedent, and I'm sure that the Minister will join me in commending Slough Borough Council for its commitment to the safety of constituents. The Council hasn't hesitated to act. Now I want to see that support promised by the Secretary of State. That should include contributing towards the costs incurred in protecting the safety of residents, rather than these extraordinary costs falling onto the local council taxpayer. Mr Chairman, what would have assisted the Council is a disclosure of documents from the Building Control Inspector. However, approved inspectors are not required to provide anything other than their client with copies of approvals or the reasoning behind them. What happens where a client no longer exists? Such documents might never be made available. Information in these documents may be critical for safety, and local authorities and other agencies should surely have sight of everything they need to protect residents. Will the Minister therefore introduce measures to ensure that critical safety information in relation to privately owned buildings is shared with local authorities which are carrying out their responsibilities? In the meantime, also, what support and advice will the Minister give to local authorities where they need to secure vital documents? Will the Department write to building control inspectors and stress the importance of liaising with local authorities? In addition to the cladding, survey work has established that there are other serious deficiencies outside Nova House, calling into question whether it met building regulations when it was converted. The Minister will know that wider concerns about the current system of building control has been raised by the Local Government Association, which may be a hindrance to effective inspection. The LGA warned that pressure to lower costs can lower standards and to fewer, less rigorous inspections. Will the Minister now commit to a review of the system of improved inspectors for building control checks, including the control and supervision of them, as well as the quality of their work? Finally, Mr Chairman, building and fire safety are crucial for public safety and go to the heart of the purpose of government. An increase in the effectiveness and quality of inspection regimes are crucial, and again I commend Slough Borough Council for their proactive and innovative stance. Now let's see the support promised by the Secretary of State.